My beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your weekend reading for March 22nd to the 25th. Time is fluid. Pisces, this is your channel. Take what's yours, leave the rest behind. We're going to start it off with a number to see what number Spirit is highlighting for you for the weekend. You may see this number on license plates, billboards, social media, wherever you see digits. And Pisces, your number is 66 with I am positive. Your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. All right, with your affirmation of I am positive, Pisces. So when this energy comes through, especially when it comes through with the number 6, me as a reader, this is giving me the indication that there has been some things that have been throwing you off, possibly some sort of pessimism and or negativity, and Spirit's kind of like, get back into the positive vibes, because when you are not in the positive vibes, when you are very pessimistic, complain a lot, that's just what you're welcoming into your life. So the more you are negative, the more you welcome in negativity. The more you are positive, the more you welcome in positivity. So what have you been embracing? Have you been embracing the negative, or you have been embracing the positive? Now is the time to reflect and figure that out. Let's see what we have as your angel here, Pisces. And your angel is the Angel of Dreams. Card number 10. So Spirit is giving you downloads, synchronicities, premonitions, signs in your dreams, Pisces. So pay attention to what type of dreams you are having, specifically how you are feeling in these dreams. Now, for some of you, this actually could be a prediction of a dream. So there could be a dream that ends up happening for you this weekend, or you have a dream this weekend that is very specific. So one or two ways when the Angel of Dreams comes through. Let's get one more angel here for you, Pisces. And your other angel this weekend is the Angel of Adventure, card number 1. So I definitely feel like Spirit wants you to open up to new things. And in terms of the new energy, I feel like it's just being more positive. Embracing newer things, stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit. A lot of the times that's hard for a Piscean energy to do, but Spirit really wants you to follow your dreams, follow your inner desires, and make things happen in a positive way. Don't have your intention negative or pessimistic, because then that's what you're going to create. So let's see what your fortune is here for you, Pisces. For the weekend, your fortunes are the Moon. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. And we do have an eclipse coming on the 25th. You will get a separate reading for that, but they are bringing up the Moon right away. So you also have Judgment. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. Yeah. So you're getting a really big reflective moment. Especially with the energy of Judgment coming in. It's giving self-critical. It's giving critical to others. Spirit's like, when we are critical to ourselves, that's also what we are welcoming in. So it's time to really soul search. It's really time to reflect right now, Pisces. What are you putting out there? What type of comments are you leaving on things? That's a good one. What type of words are you telling? What type of advice do you give? That's a good one too. What type of advice do you give? When people ask you like, oh, Pisces, I don't know, love is just so difficult. And you're like, yeah, it is. Love sucks. Well, there you go. That's what you're putting out there. If someone's like, hey, Pisces, oh, love is so difficult. I just don't know. And you're like, you know what? Keep on keeping on. Keep on working on you. Love will find you when you're, in that position, when you're in that vibration. Just keep focusing on you. Don't focus on it. Just be positive. And whatever, like stuff like that. So what type of advice do you give? Do you kind of just like embrace the criticism, or do you embrace the positive? So let's see what your tea leaf is for the weekend. Your tea leaf prediction is the Angel. spiritual guidance and protection from harm. So you are highly protected, and Spirit wants you to know that. So Spirit is really wanting you to know that also, in a sense, because I feel like with the Angel of Adventure here, they do want you to branch out a little bit. They do want you to be a little bit more maybe social or communicative or action-oriented, whatever the case may be. It could be different for all of you. So let's see what your tarot theme cards are here, Pisces, for the weekend and get some more details. This is a very general message for you. So I want to see why more or less they're bringing this up here and what's coming your way specifically this weekend. First card out is Share the Love with the Three of Cups. We have Choose Your Battles with the Seven of Wands. And Find Balance with the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So I do feel like for some of you Pisces, there is going to be, I feel like some of you had a dream about someone and then you might hear from them. I also do feel like for some of you, you may have also had a dream of something specific that had to do with other people. And they tell you like, oh my gosh, Pisces, this happened to me. And you're like, oh, that's interesting. And you're like thinking about what you dreamt about. I get a little bit of indecision on your end for this weekend. I get you indecisive here. I get you indecisive on a couple different things. I get you indecisive on work. I get you indecisive on people as well. I feel like if you were spreading yourself out a little bit too thin or doing too much or going out of your way a little bit, I feel like you're going to decide not to do that anymore for someone. Clarify this. If you've been around people who've been very negative, very complaining, I see you possibly protecting your peace this weekend from these people as well. Three of Cups to the Page of Cups. Seven of Wands to the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles to the Devil. Okay, so I also do feel like for some of you, I feel like there is somebody who could come around with some sort of an apology here. You could also be making a new friend around this time. So I do feel like there is either a resurfacing of people or new people around you at this moment. And for some reason, I feel financially, if you've been like going out of your way to like help a company or going out of your way to assist employers or coworkers or like taking up things that are not necessarily your job, I feel like you're going to stop doing that. So I'm getting like a doubled message here. So stick with me. Hold on. Let's clarify this. The Page of Cups to the Empress. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're making new friends, new connections around this time. You could also have some past people coming in at the same moment. Doesn't have to be for all of you. But I definitely feel like there are people around you on the... And it looks like they want to give you some of their care and love with that Page of Cups as well. Five of Pentacles to the Four of Wands. Yeah, you're pulling back on a financial situation. And the Devil to the Three of Cups. Yeah. Woo! All right, some of you may have like too many people around you right now. And you're like, I can't handle this. Everyone leave me alone. Be positive as much as you possibly can be. You know, because I feel like for some of you, you may have certain people that are asking things of you. And you're just like, I'm not willing to do that. I'm not bending over backwards. That crosses my boundary. I'm not doing it. You know, your employer or somebody may ask you, hey, Pisces, can you work till 10? I know you only work till 8. And you're like, nope. 8 is my boundary. I do not work past 8. That is overworking to me. You know, I see you setting boundaries. I do. I see you setting boundaries with a work situation and people. Now, are these two situations connected? Possibly. Are these two situations not connected? Also possibly. You could be setting boundaries at work and also setting boundaries with people who have nothing to do with your job. You could be doing it both at the same time, at the same area, but you're really setting a lot of boundaries at this moment, protecting your peace, protecting your positivity. And if there's been anybody negative around you, I definitely feel like you're pulling back from this person. Let's see, what is your challenge this weekend? The Knight of Wands. Your advice this weekend is the Emperor, Empress. Step up to that plate. And on your outcome, we have the Page of Swords. Yeah. So I feel like you're a bit more curious about energies around you. I feel like you're not like a yes man. You're not like a yes woman. And I do feel like there very much could have something to do with a financial situation. Empress, Emperor. Could also be a parental situation where you're pulling back from family members here for some of you. But I'm getting a work situation more than that. But some of you could work. If you are working for your family, you may decide to pull back on that or decide to stray away from working from for a family business endeavor type of thing and get yourself out there, get your resume out there to do something that's not connected to your family's financial situation here. Because I definitely feel like you're pulling back on a financial situation. For sure. You're like, I'm no longer bending over backwards for this. I'm no longer overworking. I'm no longer taking on what is not mine to do. Some of you were just doing other people's jobs because they weren't doing them. And you're like, no, I'm not doing this. So huge boundary setting, I see. Protecting your peace, protecting your positivity. And I also do feel like there are other energies around you that also do, like respect your work, respect your value, respect your love, respect your appreciation. And I feel like that'll become obvious around this time because of the energy you're pulling back from. So I see your energy is more curious of what else is out there because I feel like whatever financial situation or work situation or maybe even like people situation, you're kind of like, there's probably better people out there. Or there's probably better work situations out there. Or I can set a boundary and if they don't like it, then hey, what are you going to do? So big boundary setting for sure. For sure. I get like an overworked feeling for some reason. But your outcome is the Page of Swords. So your curiosity is opening up to difference, to what else is possible, which is good. That's a good energy to have. And your challenge being the Knight of Wands is having that action-oriented energy, being enthusiastic about your life, being enthusiastic about what you can have and who you could be and who you could be around instead of being like, well, this situation sucked, so every situation with work is going to suck for me from this point on. No. Or this relationship or this situation with this person was like this, so I'm never trusting another Libra. Spirit's like, don't do that. Accept for things how they are. Don't let it have the power over you. Set the boundary and keep on pushing. So I feel like people are going to ask things of you this weekend that I feel like you are no longer in the position to deliver. And I feel like this could be slightly, I don't want to say hard for you to do, but for some of you who are slightly in the position of trying to come out of people pleasing, it could be a little bit hard with setting a boundary because I feel like I feel like Spirit's guiding you away from people pleasing. They're like, you don't have to please everybody. So this is what I have here for you, Pisces, for the weekend in terms of zodiac signs in the spread that could be around you or in your chart. I do want to bring up the Emperor and the Empress, but they didn't really, he's in a different position. He's not in this spread. So, I mean, if I were to bring it up in the connection of this, I do feel like for some of you, you could have somebody who you were married to try to come back into your life or some sort of marriage split type of situation. Let's see what your good karma card is for the weekend. Write a positive message on a rock and leave it somewhere. Okay. I like that one. I'm going to do that one for sure. So the way for you to rack up your good karma this weekend for you, Pisces, is very simple. Write a positive message on a rock and leave it somewhere. Now you have both of those giving you the indication of positivity. So the fact that you have a doubled word here with positive, Spirit is really, really trying to get that message in. For sure. So let's see what your ending oracle is from the Oracle of the Seven Energies here for you, Pisces. In terms of zodiac signs in the spread that could be around you or in your chart, you have Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries. All right, let's see. Your ending oracle is card number 5, body and soul. All right, I'm going to read this interpretation from the book. Let me just find it. Here we go. Oh, you're going to love what this card says. Extreme self-care is called for when you receive this card. Answer truthfully. Are you taking care of yourself? Your first choice may be to take care of others before meeting your own needs. Check in with yourself. Are you experiencing halt, hunger, anger, loneliness, tiredness? This card is a signal that it's time for you to take a break from your current focus and get busy taking care of you, because you are worthy of this care. What simple things require your attention so you can function optimally in your world and live your best life? Another message this card holds is about how you live with authenticity. Can you be at ease within yourself, with you doing you, with pride and self-worth? Remember, you are a soul that manifests through a body, a spiritual being having a human experience. And that means you are here on purpose, even if there are days that you wonder about what. There is intentionality to your being here now, just the way you are in this time in your collective story. Your being here is important, for you are a precious being with a purpose, even if it seems elusive some days. Oh, I'm getting a download of a song right now. Just know that life loves you. With that in mind, your job is to do your part to make your experience a healthy one. How can you nourish your body, mind, and soul is directly related to how you experience your life. It's time to put yourself first. Then everything will fall beautifully into place. I felt it. I was like, boundaries are like screaming through this reading. And thank you, Ending Oracle, for confirming exactly what I felt. So, Pisces, this is what I have here for you for the weekend. Thank you for being here and for watching. We do have an eclipse coming on the 25th. So sometime during this weekend, you will receive your eclipse in Libra reading and seeing how this eclipse is going to influence you and see what Spirit is predicting for that moment. So this is what I have here for you, Pisces. Have a wonderful weekend wherever you are at in the world. And I'll talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now.